Glad you're all here. This is Jordan, my Obeas. I'm the founder of dayNumber. This is day number 376. I've been documenting my journey for the last 376 days here on YouTube, and also since day number 170 on dayNumber. And really, what I do is I document each day what happened the day before and what's going to happen today, and then usually talk about a topic that's related. So yeah, yesterday, what do you call it? I worked a lot. I worked on the school about page. Also integrated some stuff for the pro tier that you'd get updates, like AI updates every day related to your or whatever it is that you're doing. Introductions, pretty much like what Bordy's doing, but it's based on your logs, your content. You know, what Bordy's doing, they're doing it based on your Google Calendar, basically. So yeah, let's see what happens. Not trying to be like a super connector like what Bordy's doing, like where you could be on the phone, whatever. I mean, who knows? Never know what's gonna happen. But for now, at this point, the main thesis that I'm trying to get to here is that the simple act of documenting every single day. Hayden Smith, hey, long time no see. Welcome. I gotta remember your actual name. Welcome again, long time no see. How's everything over there in Australia? Doing great. Still going, man, still going. That's why I'm still here, man. I'm still here doing this, But yeah, I was saying yesterday that, yeah, what did I do yesterday? Yeah, so I updated dayNumber a little bit there. And then, what else did I do? I was working on some stuff for my, where I work right now at my job. Spoke to my boss about a plan for building out the sales force and, leveraging whatever tools necessary to actually, increase it. So it's cold over here. Oh, it's cold over there in Australia, really? Oh, okay. I mean, here it's like summertime now. So let's hear with Max. What's up, guys? Max, let's go. Maxi boy. I know it's been a while, right? It's been a minute. Just waiting for him to do his thing. I am Bella says, hello, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. Hayden Smith says it's winter for us. Oh, okay. It's winter. I didn't realize that. That's crazy. I have a cousin that lives out in Australia now. I forgot. I didn't realize. YS Gaming says hi. What's up? Welcome. If it's your first time tuning in, guys, my name is Jordan Obeas. I know it says Magic Jordan. Yeah, some people call me Magic Jordan. I gave myself that name. I'm also a magician. But yeah, I've been documenting my journey here for the last 376 days. You can see what I'm building on my homepage. Where am I? YS Gaming says, where are you from? I'm from India. Okay, Canada. We got Canada here. We got Australia here. Where else we got people tuning in from today? There you go. Here's your pine cone. Whoever needed to see that. I need to go. Bye. Good luck. Thank you. Like and subscribe. I go live every day. Make sure hit the notification bell. We're almost at 600 subscribers, guys. Yeah, I've been documenting for 376 days now, and my mission is to help mission-driven founders fulfill their mission by simply having them log what happened each day, and that leads to everything else. That's what I'm building around, where it's like you just do one thing, focus on one thing, which is doing what you're doing with what you're building, and just documenting what happened each day, honestly, every day, no matter what happens, so your dog is good. Thank you. But he is, he hasn't peed yet, so we're just waiting for him to pee. It's okay. But yeah, yesterday I had a good day. Gonna really make a push today to, reach out to founders. because in the community that I'm building, I'm going to give away 50% of whatever revenue is generated from that community, like the monthly MRR, to one founder, you know. So whoever joins every month, I will be giving something away. And soon I'm thinking of doing like giveaways on live streams as well. For anybody that's building, like if you're a founder, Maxi boy, come on. This guy always barks when there's like a big car passing by, you know. YS Gamer says, you are good. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so eventually I will be giving away. You are a good man. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna be giving away half. I wanna, like, whatever donations I get here, I wanna give away half actually. So that's what I wanna do. So maybe on a monthly basis, that's what I'll do for like one person who's a subscriber. I wanna donate half of my donations to one lucky subscriber somehow, and they have to be on. They have to be a founder, and they have to be on dayNumber. You know, so. But right now I can't accept donations right on the stream, but I could do it on. If you go on my homepage, I have a link: donate.daynumber.io. Right? Love to do that. Love to share the wealth. Sorry guys, it's very loud here. There's a bus like that just stopped to go to Timmy's. We got Timmy's in the background here. Maxi boy. Tim Hortons. Come on, Max. Go pee. Go potty. Okay, success. All right, yeah, it was loud, man. There was a bus right there, you know, so yeah, it was pretty loud. But finally Max is going. Finally he's going. Good boy, good boy, good boy. And then there's a lawnmower up ahead. What the heck? A guy on a tractor. Gotta make sure we don't get hit. I'm gonna go around. So yeah, guys, I think today's like cleanup day, laundry day, I don't know. But I know it's garbage day for me. It's okay, let it go. Okay, I'll go. Let's go. Let's go. All right, guys. So what I really wanted to talk about today, because usually I have a topic that I talk about, which is if you don't do this as a founder, you're gonna fail. And the one thing I was doing yesterday when I was, touching up my website and certain things is I applied Elon's algorithm. I've been reading his biography. It's kind of like a documentary. And one of the things he always applies to when he's building like Teslas or like the SpaceX is the algorithm, which is the first thing is question all requirements, you know, and you have to name, who created that requirement and why was it implemented, right? And then if it's like a stupid requirement, delete it, right? If it doesn't make sense, delete it, right? So most people, and then after that, you simplify the process, okay? And then you automate, and then you scale, right? Most people want to go right to automation and just like, whatever, just automate it, okay? And then you wonder why things are not working, right? So if you're automating, crap, okay, you're automating shit. you're gonna scale shit, and so you don't want that. And then by the time you know it, the company's way over bloated. You're spending way too much money, and and you're maybe in a cycle of raising more money for no reason. And then you end up failing, right? So the key is simplify as much as possible. And that, the reason why is because if you're, get things to like the lowest cost and what's necessary, but still make it amazing, okay, you're going to be able to scale that to the moon, right? Because you're going to be able to be profitable and still be able to build, right? But if not, if you're not making money on what you're building, it's gonna be you won't be able to keep the company alive. The key thing for businesses is generating revenue and profit, right? If you're not generating both, well, first of all, if you're not generating revenue, then for a long time you're cooked. And then plus on top of that, you're also cooked if you don't generate profit. Why is gaming so hard? What's up? Yes, thank you. So that's the first thing. The algorithm, I'll repeat it again. You guys can apply it to whatever you're building. I even created a skill file for that in Claude, which is question all requirements, okay? And name the person who made that requirement, even if it's yourself. And then also question yourself, like why you even made that requirement. And then if it's not necessary, if it's like, a stupid requirement, then delete it, right? And you have to do that along the process every single step of the way. Because right now with AI and Claude, or nobody's basically writing code anymore. We're letting our agents write the code. There has to be a way that we can delete the unnecessary stuff, right? So sorry guys, it's really loud here. 1 second, I gotta pick up Max's doo-doo. A do-do-do, a da-da-da. Sorry guys, hold on 1 second. My bad. Yes. Welcome. It's your boy, E.T. If you guys heard of Eric Thomas, shout out to him. Look him up. Very motivational guy. Call himself the hip-hop preacher. Where are you guys all tuning in from today? I know we got India here. I got Canada here. India and Canada. There's a lot of Indians in Canada. Canada is a very multicultural country. Or at least in certain areas, big cities. Just where the cities are. Usually if you go to the suburbs, you still might find immigrants for sure, but it's definitely going to be mostly like first generation or like 8th generation Canadians. At least 3 generations out. At least 3 generations probably. Because most people here, if they're not native, then you're not really like the original. You're not the originals. The Native Americans are the ones who are originals here. Everybody else is an immigrant to some degree back further enough. But how do we know where even the Native Americans came from, right? That's interesting. So yeah, now it's a little bit more quieter. Still got a path here. AI, YS Gaming says AI could be accurate, but it's not that efficient if you want that accurate. You need to write prompts accurately to AI to understand. Yeah, 100%, it's not, and one of the best things for it to be accurate, if you want to really go to the next level, is outside of your prompts. It's not about also the questions you ask, it's the context that you give it, right? So you have to structure information properly on whatever it is that you're working on, and it's just simply folders and markdown files. A markdown file is pretty much a notepad that's saved in .md. That basically it's written human language that AI can understand, right? So it's giving it instructions or context, right? So when you do that and you actually have something like a router, kind of like, let's say, a librarian, you go to the library and you're asking for a book, they know how to sort through the thousands of books that they have, which is information, right? And then guide you to pinpoint to the right place, right? So that's essentially what you need. You need first of all, an organized library, a series of folders and markdown files, okay? And then one router, which is like the librarian, who will guide you or guide any AI on where to pick up, and then can answer the question properly, right? Without that, if you're just focused on prompt engineering or prompting properly, giving it all the context in one prompt, it's going to be too hard, So you have to pretty much develop your own. This is what I watched yesterday. Gary 10, He's currently running Y Combinator at startup school. During that conference, he was saying that, you know, general AGI may not be here or ever be here, but personal AGI is already here. And what that means is that you have your own second brain that you can talk to. You know, you pretty much, and it's composed of everything that you're currently working on right now in your life. And all it is like I said, folders and markdown files. That's really what you should be studying, is how to create an organized structure of ideas, or, you know, whatever, your brain, into an organized folder structure in which any AI can understand. And you could just point to it and boom, it'll understand what it is that you're working on right away. So when you do ask a vague question, like, oh, can you help me with this current project that I'm working on? If you remember, it has like, so you have to constantly update it as well, right? So there are systems out there on how you can actually do that. And that's where the magic is going to be, is where you can turn take your brain, its contents, put it on kind of quote unquote paper, and organize it in a way that any AI can understand, which simple folders and markdown files. And there's tons of YouTube videos of guys explaining this. You know, you can have Andre Karpathy, who just recently came on to Anthropic, was part of OpenAI. We have this guy named Nate Herc. He has an AI Automation Society community on School. There's another guy who's also on School, Jake Van Cleef. He really got me into this when I first saw one of his YouTube shorts. YS Gaming said, I'm also learning web development, and like some people wants to be a web developer, but the thing is that they not just ask the code AI and not asking him. No. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, nowadays even the person who's the top coder, the lead engineer at Anthropic, is not coding anymore. You know, he's just directing his Claude code to actually code and build Claude itself, right? So he has the foundation of like coding, so he understands how to actually give the proper context and knowledge to whoever to Claude to code, but he's not writing it himself. He's just more so, hey Max, Maxy boy, Max, hey Max, hey Max, 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 no. Gotta watch when I'm crossing. It's raining a little bit. But yeah. So yeah, guys, just remember when you're growing, especially if you're building with AI, make sure to run the algorithm. Go look up the algorithm on Elon Musk on YouTube or Google, or ask any AI bot. They'll tell you. It's question all requirements. Okay, who actually made that requirement, even if it was yourself, why they actually made it. And if it's a stupid requirement, delete it. Okay, and then simplify the process. Then automate that, and then scale, right? So YS Game says, yeah, you're right, but people who just started, they should learn from their mistakes or ask AI to make you understand the concept so base is clear. Yeah, 100%. You definitely, along the way, you're gonna make mistakes for sure. It's always a work in process until you find the best way that you can work with. AI is just a tool. It's a lever. Just like the internet, right? Just like electricity, right? This is the evolvement of enabling electricity. Think about this. 200 years ago, people weren't using electricity at scale like this. They're interacting with it maybe differently, but there wasn't even the light bulb, right? So now, man, electricity is accessible anywhere. Even small villages, they have generators. I mean, think about it. We have the sun, right? Which is 99.99% of the mass of the solar system that we're in. And solar energy is not even being used completely, right? So whatever technology comes about, It's more so about how to leverage it in the best way that is going to help you accomplish the goal you're trying to accomplish. So it's not about the tool, it's about leveraging the resources, right? Maximizing the resources that you have access to right now currently with what we have, right? And obviously that's where innovation comes in, where while you leverage the current resources, it then creates new resources that you can leverage to accomplish what you need to accomplish, right? Now we have cars. Before 200 years ago, no, there was no cars. There was just horses and carriages, right? So yeah, anyways, guys, I'll give you all a shout out here, whoever tuned in, YS Gaming, who else? I am Bella21, Hayden Smith. Thank you all for tuning in, subscribing. I go live every day. I'll see you guys again. Day number 376. I'm out. Thank you guys again. Have a great day, guys.